And welcome back to Chris and Barry Fieldhouse on the campus of Augusta University, along with Jay Douglas and Blake Collins. I'm John Patrick. We're getting set for our second game this evening between the Jags and the Saints from Flagler. The Jags come into this ball game with a record of 7-3. They are 3-1 in the Peach Belt Conference, coming off a big win last Saturday against Clayton State, 101-66. The Saints come into this ball game with a record of 5-5. They are 2-2 in the Peach Belt Conference. We are going to pause for our national anthem, and we will be back with our starting lineups for Game 2 this evening as the Jaguars take on the Saints. And let's go down our starting lineups for this evening's ball game. First of all, for the Saints from Flagler, again, coming into this ball game with a record of 5-5. They are 2-2 in the Peach Belt Conference. Chad Warner is their head coach. Blake Selland, Mason Waters, and Tim Pollock are their assistant coaches. Starting at guard, a 6'3", 175-pound senior from Oconee, Florida, number 2, Vaughn McCall. Starting at guard, a 6'2", 185-pound freshman from Chillicothe, Ohio, number 3, Logan Swackhammer. Starting at forward, a 6'6", 170-pound senior from Naples, Florida, number 5, Jeffrey Jean. Starting at the guard-forward combination, a 6'5", 196-pound freshman from London, England, Getty Uarzapaitis. Starting at forward, a 6'6", 210 junior from Rockford, Illinois, number 34, Damari Davis. And now for the Jags, who come into this ball game with a record of 7-3, 3-1 in the Peach Belt Conference. Dip Mitras in his 15th year at the helm. Drew Gibson, O'Neal Armstrong, his assistants. Starting at guard, a 6'1", 187-pound freshman from Baltimore, Maryland, number 2, Tyree Myers. At guard, the 5'10", 185-pound freshman from San Juan, Puerto Rico, number 5, Miguel Arnold. Starting at forward, the 6'2", 225-pound senior from Alexandria, Virginia, number 13, Tyvez Monroe. Starting at forward, the 6'4", 215-pound junior from Sao Paulo, Brazil, number 22, Rafael Montero. And at forward, the 6'8", 219-pound senior from Bristol, England, number 24, Dean Williams.
See what becomes of this game. Saturday, Augusta did a good job working inside out, getting the ball inside to Dean and Raphael. It opened up the three-point game for Tyvez, Tyree, and Miguel. Man-to-man defense for Augusta this first possession.
The shot off left side, 2 is scored by Vaughn McCall. Nope. It was Getty.
43% shooter coming in.
Tyvez gets it into Dean.
Man-to-man defense for Flagler here.
Shot is taken by Tyvez. No good.
Not a bad scheme. Inside out again. Running the offense through Dean Williams.
Swackhammer with the basketball. Gets it over to McCall. That's Davis there. Five on the shot clock. Got to get it up. Down the lane, batted away again by Dean. And that's going to be a shot clock violation, I believe, or we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think anything hit the rim. This should be Augusta basketball.
They just never heard a horn.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, there we go. Shot clock violation.
I was wondering what took so long. It's going to be a good battle inside between Damari Davis and Dean Williams, I feel like. Equal in pound, pretty much, just 9-pound difference and a 2-inch size difference. I think that's going to be a good matchup to watch as we go throughout the game.
Tyree's shot falls.
Good ball rotation by Augusta. Over pursued by Flagler. Wide open Tyree. Takes it in a little ways and then pulls up for the baseline jumper.
Swackhammer with the basketball. Gets it to Davis. Over to Zapatas. He loses the handle. Turnover. Here comes Tyree. Gets it to Tyvez. Inside. Raphael cannot convert.
It was a good find by Tyvez. Raphael, the double clutch, couldn't sink it.
High arcing 3 is no good by Gene. Tyvez gets up in the air and loses the handle.
Numbers if they hurry.
Driving down the lane, trying for the dunk is McCall. He misses. Dean cross court. Miguel for 3.
We saw him do that on Saturday. Came in at 38%. He can definitely hit it.
Gene with the basketball. Over to Zapatas. Inside to Getty, and it's no. Could not make the conversion. Out of bounds, still remains Saints basketball.
That was a good cut there by Zapatas, cutting to the basket, knocked out of his hands.
And there is Zapatas with the basket and the dunk.
Double screen for him. He came in wide open and stuffed it.
Raphael backs his man up, throws up the baby right-handed hook, no good.
Raphael starts the game 0 for 2, something we didn't see Saturday.
Zapatas not traveling, almost traveling. Davis with the basketball, back to Getty for 3, good.
Miscommunication on Augusta leads Zapatas wide open. Comes in at 32% from 3.
Dean with the basketball. Miguel fires another 3.
Got to get out on him. Nice dribble handoff from Dean Williams. Miguel with the 3.
Zapatas gets it over to McCall. Back to Davis. Davis driving on Dean. Throwing up the shot. Doesn't get the roll. Dean gets the rebound. Here comes down to Raphael. Score the basket.
Nice find by Tyree. Urizapatis opens the game 3 for 3. The rest of Flagler 0 for 3. He scored all 7 of their points.
There he is. Fires the 3. No good. Ball bounces off Dean's chest into Miguel's hands. Tyree for 3. No good. Raphael for that rebound.
Not a bad play there. Tyree was trailing the play, got lost in transition, wide open in 3, missed.
Jags up 3. And there's 3 for Tyvez. He's 2 points away from 1,000 points in his career.
Be a heck of a feat to see. Came off the double screen, wide open 3, nailed it.
Driving down the lane. McCall can't convert. Here come the Jags. Off to Tyree for 1,000. No. Twackhammer with the rebound. Quickly down the court. And a foul on Miguel.
Well, Urizapatis does really well. At least the refs think so of not traveling. I think that's 2 occasions where he could have been called for it, and it was not called. He'll earn himself 2 free throws.
Here's our media timeout. 14:26 to go. Jags up 13-7.
Three of 5 from deep. Flagler, in contrary, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from downtown.
Urizapatis at the line makes the first.
64% coming in. He came in with 11 made.
And he makes both of those.
He's got all 9 points.
Darren Lucas White in the game for the Jags. Miguel for 3 again, in and out. And
Metzger is in.
Metzger is in for the Saints, and he steps on the line.
They also bring in Demerrick Brown, who's their leading scorer coming into this game.
Aaron Bird in the game for the Jags.
Brown, by the way, 15.8 points per game coming in for Flagler.
Aaron drives in the lane, dishes off to Raphael, who gets 2.
Defense came up, left Raphael wide open. He makes the layup.
Swackhammer gets it to Brown. Over to Metzger. Drive down the lane, blocked by Dean. Quickly up the court, Aaron forces it in.
That was a good curl play by Flagler. Dean with the recovery gets the block. Augusta gets the run out for 2.
And they're up 8. Swackhammer dishes off. Score the basket.
Brown got by Darren there. Able to make the basket on the back cut.
Darren gets it back to Dean. Back to Darren. Over to Miguel. Miguel from 14 feet. Good.
Double screen, set that up. He takes the mid-range jumper from the left elbow and sinks it.
He's got 8.
Good defense by Darren there.
Gene gets it to Brown. Back to Brown. He dishes back out to Swackhammer, who drives down the lane, just doesn't have a basketball. Dean wants to argue that point. So does Dip.
It was a good defense by Augusta. Just couldn't get the call to go their way.
Troy Cracknell is in for the Jags.
And Tyree returns. Are they conferring on the call?
I don't think so. Maybe Troy's T-shirt is.
Yeah, that's not regulation, I guess.
All right, well, Troy will come back.
Good out of bounds play.
Brown drives in the lane, throws up the shot. Good.
Well, Uriah Zapatas had a layup. He gave it back to Brown for a tougher shot, but Brown scored anyways.
Jags up 6. Aaron gets it over to Darren. They swing it right. Aaron drives down the lane, cannot convert. Brown fires the 3, in and out.
Got to get out on him. He's their leading scorer for a reason.
And Tyree. And that's 1,000 points for Tyree, Tyvez.
Charge call here. How
foul is on Brown.
Media timeout, and he got the 1,000 points. How fitting.
And we're going to stop the ball game now to honor Augusta senior Tyvez Monroe with 1,000 points. He's a 4-year player, joined the Jags as a freshman in 2015-2016. He is now the 30th Jag all-time to break 1,000 points. 53rd year of Augusta's men's basketball. Dip Mitras has now coached 10 players to 1,000 points. Congratulations. I guess because it was long sleeve. I don't know.
I mean, I think they're long sleeves now, but I don't know.
Well, Troy's back in the game without the shirt. Into Dean. Dean gets double teamed and dishes off to Aaron. Inside, quickly back to Dean. Dean spins, gets trapped, throws up the shot, doesn't get the roll. Tried to draw the foul.
Good defense by Flagler there, not fouling, able to get the ball back, but Augusta will take it.
And it's a turnover. Here comes Aaron quickly up the right side. Dean cross court. Tyree gets it back to him. Now over to Troy. And the Jags set it up again.
So a couple wide open threes. Augusta choose not to take them, trying to get the offense set up. Still plenty of time on the shot clock.
Tyree gets it into Dean. Dean, soft shot, no good.
Well, there's only 2 Flagler players that have scored, Uriah Zapatas and Brown.
And I believe Zapatas did he get called for turning it over?
Carry, I think. Tyree draws the foul.
He will go to the line. That is the second foul on the Saints. First foul on Metzger. First free throw's too hard.
72% coming in for Tyree.
Tyvez back in. Miguel back in. Rattles the second one in.
Augusta doesn't lose a lot of size with Barland and Cracknell in. We'll see if scoring is affected, though, with Dean and Raphael sitting on the bench.
Metzger with the basketball. Get off to Torres. Over to Brown. Brown's shot is in.
That's a tough shot, but he can make those. Came in at 15.8. Their leading scorer.
Jags up 7. Pevez gets it over to Tyree. Jags look inside. Can't get it inside. Under 10 on the shot clock.
Good job by Flagler, keeping him out on the perimeter.
Tyree for 3. Good.
Good double screen action. Augusta likes to run that. Tyree with a wide open jump shot. He nails it.
Swackhammer dishes off. Metzger scores the basket.
Like a no-look pass there. Pick and roll offense. Augusta, two players on Swackhammer. He dishes it off nicely to Metzger inside.
Miguel again for 3. That's too hard. To Torres with the rebound. Tries to get it to Metzger, and Swackhammer comes up with it.
Metzger becomes the first Flagler player not named Brown or Zapatas
to score. Tyvez with the basketball. 3 is short. Robert tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds to Flagler. Darren Lucas White checks back in for the Jags. And Dean will come back in. Raphael is back in.
Well, Coach Mitras, sensing that his post play was going to slack off a little bit, brings Dean and Raphael right back in.
The call back in for the Saints.
Zapatas is out right now.
Spin move by McCall, and he draws the foul.
The high point man is Zapatas with 9 points. Miguel Arnold leading the Jags with 8.
That's the second foul on Miguel. He will sit. Aaron will come back in. Swackhammer will inbound. Gets it to Brown. Torres back to Brown. Brown drives. Throws up the shot. Cannot convert.
Dean altered that one a little bit.
Tyvez left side 3. Good.
Transition 3. Augusta likes to do that. Tyvez Monroe on the left side. Found by Aaron.
3 taken. There is good.
To Torres.
Chris Torres with his first 3. Jags still up 7.
39% three-point shooter coming in. 17 made threes for him.
Dean finds Tybez again, short. Brown with the rebound. Swackhammer up the court. Ball is almost stolen away by Dean. Going to have our media timeout. 7:10 to go, first half. Jags up 27-20. All right, 7:10 to go, first half. Jags are up 7. They have not trailed in the ball game.
Augusta with 3 more made shots, 11-8, and 2 more made threes. Augusta 4 of 10, Flagler just 2 of 6. Just 4 free throws between the two teams. Rebounds are even. Turnovers, Flagler losing that battle 6-1.
Aaron, Darren, Tybez, Raphael, and Dean in for the Jags. It's Brown, McCall, Swackhammer, Torres, and Davis in for the Saints. The alley-oop is intercepted by Dean.
Really know what Flagler was running there.
Darren fires 3.
Only 5 coming into this game. He doesn't shoot them often, but shoots it at 33%.
Davis. That's a left 3 that's no good. Torres pulls down the rebound. Swackhammer fires the 3. Good.
Second chance opportunity to Torres. Got it to Swackhammer. Steps into a wide open 3 and made it.
Jags still up 7. Get it inside to Raphael. Trying to back up Davis. Gets into the lane. And
calling for a walk on that one.
Travel on Raphael.
So Troy back in.
Tybez will sit.
Let's see if Flagler goes inside. They haven't done it often. They've kind of lived on the perimeter.
Davis. Okay. It's a foul on Aaron. Going to send Vaughn McCall to the line.
Yeah, the swipe through by McCall. We see a lot of NBA players do that.
First foul on
coming
Aaron.
up. 68% free throw shooter.
Makes the first.
Not a whole lot of free throws taken in this first half. Got to capitalize on your opportunities when you get there.
And they do. Make them both.
I think Flagler's done a good job in this first half, keeping Dean out of his comfort zone. Although Dean's been getting touches, he hasn't really been able to facilitate that much.
Troy. Back to Aaron. Over to Darren.
It's like a 1-3-1.
Troy wanted to fire the 3, lost the handle. Darren will fire the 3. Good.
Well, 2 for him now. Give him 7 on the season.
Play broken up by Dean.
That's nice recovery. He fell down, able to get back into play.
Darren goes Over to Dean. Dean backs McCall up. Puts up the soft shot. This time it falls.
He had the mismatch, had a guard on him. He's going to get a timeout. It's a great job by Augusta. Realizing Dean had the smaller guy, went right to him.
Coach Warner wants to talk about it. 4:58 to go, first half. Jags up by 10. All right, 4:58 to go in the first half. Jags have opened up a 10-point lead on the Saints.
I wonder who Flagler is going to get scoring from.
Gawabiango back in the ball game. McCall with the basketball there. Takes that shot from about the free throw line, no good. Dean pulls down the rebound. Darren fires the three. This time it's no good. Jeffrey Jean with the rebound. Biango almost travels. Drives down the lane. That gets blocked. Darren quickly up the court. Quick pass. Nice play by Aaron Bird.
Good job by Augusta on the fast break. Able to get the bucket, go up by 12.
Score the basket for Vaughn McCall, and he's fouled.
Good drive inside. Going to get some free throws out of it, try and make a three-point play.
It's our media timeout. That foul was on Dean, his first, team's fourth. 3:57 to go, first half. Jags are up 10. All right, 3:57 to go in the first half. Jags are up 10. Vaughn McCall is at the line for the Saints to try to convert the three-point play. And he does.
McCall at 68% coming in from the free throw line.
Troy Cracknell in the game for the Jags. Gets it back to Tyree. Troy traveled.
Flagler 10 of 23 from the field. Augusta 15 of 29, 3 of 8 from 3 for Flagler, 6 of 13 for Augusta.
And Troy comes right out. Dip has a little teachable moment with him.
Tyvez the only scorer in double figures for either team with 10. Urizipatis with 9 for Flagler.
Davis with the basketball. Gets it off to McCall. call. Drives down the lane, throws up the left-hander that does not fall. And I think they called...
I think Davis is going to pick it up.
For a foul. It's Davis's first foul. Tyree with the basketball now. Gets it over to Aaron. Back to Raphael, who looks for Dean. Dean back out. Back in. Double team. Right side to Tyree. Dishes off to Dean, who puts it to Tyvez. And Tyvez, well, there was a foul on the inside, I believe. Or was it 3 seconds?
Some type of violation. I didn't see what the call made.
Wasn't a foul.
Yeah, Dean outside doesn't really take many threes. He's only made one of his threes out of 11 attempts, so that's really not his game.
Gene gets it to Davis, back to Gene. He drives down the lane, and Dean says no.
Good help side defense from Dean. We've seen it before. Does a good job swatting it out, not allowing an easy basket.
Saints inbound with 16 seconds on the shot clock.
It's like Augusta's in a little bit of a zone.
Long three by Brown hits the front of the rim, no good. Tyree with the basketball. Gets it inside to Dean again. Dean backs his man up. Dishes out. Aaron for three. Good.
That's so tough to stop. You think Dean's going to drive in and make the shot himself. They leave Aaron wide open and he sinks it. It worked so well Saturday.
Bianco with the basketball. Gets it to Davis. Davis drives in. Spins. Picks up the dribble. Underhanded. Good. Tyvez out with it quickly. Dean on Brown, loses it. No foul. Nice play there. Bianco gets it to Yorzapidis. Bianco on Tyvez, batted out of bounds.
Augusta trying to get a bigger lead. It's been a very highly contested first half. Augusta's had the better success.
1:17 to go in the half. Inside to Davis, who gets it to fall. His first two.
Augusta struggled with out-of-bounds plays on Saturday. Flagler draws one up and makes a shot.
Inside to Raphael. Raphael gets double teamed, dishes it out. Fade away for Tyvez is good.
It doesn't matter who's inside. Dean, Raphael, they know how to find their shooters.
12 for Tyvez. Brown for three, in out. Davis pulls it down. Gets it to Yorzapidis. Driving down the lane. That does not fall.
Boy, Brown did a good job getting by Raphael, but couldn't make the shot. Davis had it for a moment to put it away.
Saints can't buy one. Jags up 12. Going to hold it for the last shot. Into the corner. Tyvez was on the line.
That was a nice dribble handoff. Dean to Tyree. Drove in, decided to kick it to the corner. Tyvez unaware that he was on the line. Give the ball back to Flagler, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Just the fifth Jag turnover.
Swackhammer picks it up. Fade away. And welcome back to Chris and Berry Fieldhouse on the campus of Augusta University. Along with Jay Douglas and Blake Collins, I'm John Patrick. We are at halftime of our game between the Jags and the Saints from Flagler. The Jags lead 42-30. Never trailed in the first half.
6 more made shots for Augusta, 17-11. Both teams have taken 31 shots overall. 7 of the 17 shots for Augusta made from deep. 3 of 10 for Flagler. 5 of 5 from the line, Flagler 1 of 2 for Augusta. Rebounding 19-16, Augusta in favor. And turnover-wise, 8-6. Flagler, unfortunately, leads that one. Zapatas 11, so he cracked double figures. Tyvez Monroe with 12.
By the way, in that first half, Tyvez Monroe cracking the 1,000-point barrier for the Jags. Tyvez, in doing that, became the 30th Jag to do that, the 10th for Dipmitris. Looks like Raphael, looks like Tyree, Miguel, Tyvez, and Dean will start the second half for the Jags, and they'll start with the basketball.
Looks like both teams going with their starting 5. Flagler looks like they're man for man.
McCall, Swackhammer, Jean, Gaddy, and Davis. Zapias.
I think they called some violation on Augusta there.
Swackhammer with the basketball now.
See if Flagler goes through Zapatas. Demerit Brown coming off the bench, their leading scorer coming into this game.
McCall from the left side for 3. That goes almost all the way down. Jag ball.
McCall is 19 of 56 from 3 coming in at 33%.
Into Raphael. Raphael spins on Davis, gets triple team, gets tied up. That ball will go to the Saints.
Good help defense by Swackhammer. Davis did a good job not giving up any ground. Raphael, aside for that one layup, has kind of been struggling on the offensive side. A little bit sloppy here the first minute of the second half.
Getting back into the swing of it. Zapias, good.
Nice backdoor cut there. He faked like he was going for the 3, cut backdoor, made the layup.
And the Saints are within 10.
Also made a nice adjustment going around Dean for the layup.
Dean with the basketball, dishes. And they're going to stay. It stays with the Jags.
Augusta tried the similar play, backdoor cut by Tyree. Pass didn't get there, though.
The soft shot is actually too hard.
The most dangerous guy on an inbound is the guy who took it out. Evidence right there. Dean got it back from Raphael, but couldn't convert.
Swackhammer with the basketball. Gets it to Davis. Back to Davis. Davis with the left-hander that won't fall.
I don't think that's a favorable matchup for Flagler. Dean's very good defender inside.
Whistle and a foul on the Saints. It's going to be on Damari Davis, his second foul. First team foul. All alone, Raphael. It was a breakdown in communications there on the part of the Saints.
Nice little play there. Raphael doesn't miss that one. Found himself wide open under the basket.
Nice basket there by Gene.
Zapatas facilitated that. He went inside. Dean committed to him. Passed it off to Gene for the layup.
Still a 10-point Jag lead. Raphael for three. Finds the bottom.
Doesn't take many of them. 3 of 8 coming in.
He's got 9 on the night. Zapatas gets it over to Gene.
I don't think Flagler wants Damari Davis out on the perimeter.
McCall tries going baseline steps.
No, I think
they're going to call a foul on Dean.
Channeled his inner Kevin Durant right there.
2 fouls on Dean. First team foul. Metzger is back in the game. Drive down the lane, no good. 3 for Swackhammer, no good. Metzger tried to bat it out and could not, and the Jags come away with it.
Well, Gene tried to go at the shot blocker, Dean, but missed it.
Chavez found himself surprisingly open.
Maybe rushed it a little bit due to that being wide open.
Swackhammer spins, throws it up there, no good. The follow-up by Gene is no good.
Flagler struggling right now, offensive side. That's nice, a good block.
Block there.
Raphael not quitting.
Feed to Dean, who slams it home.
It's Flagler's having to weather the early storm here in the second half.
It's going to be a foul on Tyree. We're going to get to our media timeout.
Good hustle by both teams the last couple trips down the court. Flagler getting those second opportunities. Couldn't convert. Augusta got the steal, and Dean Williams with the flush.
15:37 to go in the game. Jags have opened up a 15-point lead. Back at Christenberry Fieldhouse, 15:37 to go in the ball game. Jags have opened up a 15-point lead. They are back on the road Saturday at Columbus State for a 3:30 game, and then back here at Christenberry Fieldhouse a week from tonight for a big game against UNC Pembroke. Pembroke 4-0 in the conference, 9-1 overall.
Turnover is a little bit closer, 9-8. Flagler still has that advantage. Rebounds a little closer, 21-20 in favor of Augusta. The three-point shooting is kind of where the deficit has been given, 8 for Augusta compared to only 3 for Flagler.
Zapatas dishes off to Metzger, who does convert.
That's probably going to be the game plan for Flagler as we go forward. Zapatas having the ball in his hands, able to create for himself or get it to one of his teammates. Metzger, the beneficiary on that play.
3 for Miguel, good.
Don't leave him open. Dribble handoff from Raphael. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Miguel.
He's got 11.
That's the guy right there, Brown, who needs to get more touches for Flagler.
Zapatas for 3, good.
He can definitely make those. He can definitely make an impact on this game.
Darren just takes it all the way.
Yeah, nobody stopping the ball right there.
Brown with the basketball. Gets it back to Gene. Metzger at the free throw line. Back to Gene. Ball's battled away. Jags steal it. Darren quickly up the court. Spins, lays it up and in.
That was a good play by either Dean or Aaron to knock the ball free. Darren gets the run out for the layup.
Jags breaking away.
Good suffocating defense by Augusta right here.
Zapatas gets it into Metzger. Metzger, right-handed baby hook, no good.
The defense by Raphael staying in front, forced the tough shot.
Try to get it into Raphael. It's batted away. Brown with the basketball. He fires for three. That's going to be short.
That's a tough shot right there. Probably not the shot Flagler wanted.
Darren drives down the lane, scored the basket.
Definitely wants to get to the rack, put Dean Williams in a pick and roll type offense. They sagged off on Dean, gave the opening to Darren.
He's got 12. And Metzger takes that shot and makes it. And the Saints want a timeout.
Metzger trying to keep his team in it. Down by 17, though. We'll see what this timeout brings.
12:52 to go in the ball game. All right, 12:52 to go in the ball game. Jags have opened up a 17-point lead on the Saints.
Saints may be down on the scoreboard, but they do have the leading scorer. Zapatas with 16. You got Darren and Tyvez both with 12 for Augusta, 11 for Miguel.
Troy Cracknell in the game for the Jags.
9 made threes now for Augusta. It's pretty much where the difference is.
It might be 10. No.
Raphael on the offensive board again, another second shot.
Tyvez will try the three from that side. That also no good. Gets batted out to him. From the free throw line, he makes the basket, and he's fouled.
Well, Tyvez says if I can't make the three, let me try the old conventional three. Gets the jump shot foul and one. Offensive rebounding for Augusta created these opportunities, the hustle plays.
Lane violation?
Yep. This is going to be the third free throw attempt for Augusta in this game. It's been fairly clean.
Yeah. I think we had a lane violation Saturday. And on the mulligan, Tyvez makes it.
77% from the line. He can definitely make those free throws.
Swackhammer with the basketball. Logan dishes off. Right side three is good for Tatoris.
Tatoris, 39% coming in. He's made 2 of them. The driving kick.
Darren looks inside all alone. Raphael, 2.
Metzger a little bit aggressive. He knows that Darren has been driving inside, so he decided to help. Raphael slipped off the screen. Darren found him for the 2.
Brown has been held to 4 points. Metzger with the basketball, dishes it back out. Zapaitis picks up his dribble, gets it back to Brown. 5 on the shot clock. Brown drives in the lane, puts up the baby shot, no good.
That's good defense by Troy.
Aaron quickly down the court, takes it all the way, lays it up and in.
Nobody stopped the ball for Flagler. Aaron saw the opening, left-handed layup, good.
Couture is thinking about the 3. Thinks better of it. Zapaitis with the basketball. And he loses the handle. Here come the Jags. Troy slows it down.
Yeah, good decision. Might have had numbers, but set up the offense. You got the lead. Let's use some clock.
Jags up 21. Raphael takes it baseline, goes under the basket and scores.
What a pretty shot that was. Spun to his left, reverse layup.
Long 3 for Brown, finds the bottom.
That's a tough shot.
And Coach Warner wants a timeout after that. 10:23 to go in the ball game. Jags are up 20. .23 to go in the ball game here at Christenberry Fieldhouse. Jags lead the Saints 67-47. Jags have never trailed in this ball game.
Coach Mitras going with some reserves right here. You got Robert and Troy inside. Sean Moss in the game.
Aaron Bird.
So it seems like Darren and Aaron are going to be the 2 scorers right now, at least what we've seen in this game. We'll see if the other 3 can emerge.
Troy gets it to Darren. Troy shoots the 3. Good.
Can't leave him open. Augusta can hit those 3s. 41% for Troy coming in.
Zapaitis dishes off. Back to Gaddy.
2-3 zone here from Augusta.
Younga with the basketball and gets it back to McCall. Zapaitis 3.
It's been his night.
Got 19.
The thinking for Coach Mitras going in that zone, make Flagler shoot some 3s. They hadn't made a whole lot, but Zapaitis can definitely knock them down. Got to watch him.
Aaron thought about the 3. Sean will take the 3. That's going to be short. And Davis could have been called for holding there.
Yep. Well, we saw Sean make that left corner 3 on Saturday, so he can definitely make it from that corner. Just missed it there. Robert on the inside did a good job boxing out. Davis no choice but to hold and get the foul called.
3rd team foul. Aaron wanted the 3. He drives on in, lays it up, no good.
Tough break by Aaron. Got the shot he wanted, couldn't convert.
Into the corner again. Urizapitis, no good.
Knew he missed it.
Driving down the lane, dishes off. Really? Okay. Say the Jags touched it.
That's going to be the game plan with this zone, going inside, hoping Urizapitis gets open for a three. He was open there, but Augusta, good defense. Called for the touch.
13 on the shot clock. Torres gets it over to McCall. Into the corner. Urizapitis, no good.
Getting a little bit lucky, leaving him open. He's missed 2 in a row now.
Sean with the basketball.
Of course, with a big lead, you can take a little more risk.
Aaron for 3, no arc, but good.
Augusta knows how to shoot those threes. They know how to get open from threes. Aaron Birds can make them, and he does right there.
He's got 12. Little fadeaways, no good. Robert pulls that down. Jags quickly up the court.
Lid on the rim right now for Flagler.
Aaron draws that foul. We're going to have our media timeout here.
Good job on the rebound by Augusta. The run out by Aaron. He goes all the way. Notice that no one was stopping the ball. He'll get some free throws.
7:48 to go. Jags are up 73-50. All right, 7:48 to go in the ball game. Jags are up 23. Aaron will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Tyvez, the high point man with Augusta with 15. Urizapitis still on 19. 3 of 6 from downtown, 7 of 10 from the field. Augusta with 4 more made threes.
Aaron makes the first.
62% line from the free throw line coming in, 6 of 9 now for the season.
13 points on the night. He's got 14.
Augusta has made 11 more shots, 30 made field goals compared to just 19. Coach Meachers will definitely enjoy that.
And Aaron will take a seat.
Might be reserves game from here on out for Augusta.
I would think. Robert on Davis. Davis drives on him, throws up the left-handed shot that does not fall.
Can't buy one.
Darren quickly up the court. Dishes off to Sean. Gets it back to Miguel. Troy on the right side, inside to Robert. Cross court. Miguel, right side 3, no good. Jags pull down that rebound and dish it back out.
Excellent ball movement by Augusta. They got the shot they wanted. Miguel, one of your good three-point shooters, just couldn't hit it. Offensive rebound, though.
Sean throws up the shot and makes the basket.
With his offhand, too. That's not easy. Driving right, goes up with the left.
Torres with the basketball. Gets it back to Davis. Dish to Brown. Brown gets it low inside and scores.
Good back cut by Brown. Thought he was fouled on the play. No call, but he got the layup anyways.
Up there are Jags coming back in.
We'll see how long it is for the next dead ball and if a decision is maybe changed.
Miguel dishes off again to Sean. Sean gets it to fall.
When it's your night, it's your night. Touched every part of the rim and fell down for Sean. He drove right, got a little bit of space at the foul line, pulled up and made it.
Davis, or Nwongo drives, gets it to Torres, left side three, falls.
He can definitely shoot those threes.
9 for Chris Torres.
All of them coming from behind the arc, too. Augusta will take those trades, though.
Robert gets it to Darren. Darren left alone. Thinks about the baseline, goes baseline, dishes off to Robert. Bad pass.
No numbers.
To Torres with the basketball. That shot is no good. And Miguel gets that rebound.
Augusta catching a little bit of break. Brown doesn't miss those often. Wide open jump shot for their leading scorer. Didn't fall.
No. Troy just lost his footing. Wholesale changes for the Jags. It's the starting 5 back in. Kind of surprising.
Well, Jared's coming in the first time tonight.
Oh, okay.
Good minutes for the reserves.
Yeah. Brown fires the 3. No good.
Hasn't been the best of nights for him.
Tyree gets it to Tyvez.
Augusta sat back in that zone that last possession.
Raphael takes the shot that falls.
It's been a good night for him. Kind of got off to a slow start, but he's found his stroke.
15 points for Raphael. Ball bounces off the Jags. And now more changes. Sean comes back in. Troy comes back in. Robert comes back in.
Tyree going to be the only regular out there right now. Augusta going to stay in that zone, see if Flagler can shoot him out of it.
Colin Blanchard in the game for the Saints. McCall gets double teamed, gets tied up. That'll be Jag basketball. And this will be our final media timeout, I believe. There we go. 3:59 to go in the ball game. Jags are up 81-55. All right, final 4 minutes of the basketball game.
If you're Augusta right now, you just want to be able to run your offense, hope nobody gets injured on a rebound play or closing out play. You want to get everybody healthy for Saturday. Tyree
gets it over to Sean. Oh, no. Wanted Jared to score. He did not. Blanchard loses the handle, but it stays with the Saints.
Jersey Pottas back in. We'll see if he gets his hands on the basketball or to Torres. They're the two good three-point shooters right now. No Brown on the court for Flagler.
Torres was all by himself on the left side.
He'll wear out that corner if you let him.
Nice defense by the Jags.
Yeah, that zone giving them some problems.
5 on the shot clock. And the left side three is good.
Well, Blanchard had only made 1 3 coming in, so he's now 2 of 4. Sean had to tie his shoe there.
I never understand that. My shoes never come untied. Double knot them. Okay. Yeah.
There's Jared.
Nice drive by Jared.
Went baseline. Two-handed shot was good.
Blanchard gets inside to Yorzapaitis. And Metzger with a little baby hook gets his 8th point.
Metzger's been the post guy today. They run the high-low game with Jersey Pottas at the top. Give it to Metzger down low. He makes the shot.
Sean dishes off. Robert scores.
Good find by Sean. Robert able to catch, gather, and hit the layup.
Inside to Metzger at the free throw line. He dishes off.
You'd think they'd like to get Metzger more on the block.
Yorzapaitis, no good.
He's cooled off as of late. I think he's missed his last 4.
Cross court, Jared dishes off.
Tough play right there by Jared.
Into the corner to Torres. Yes.
That's his spot. He's found it here in the second half. Gonna be a little too late, but definitely like to see a shooter get his stroke.
Troy for the 3, left side. Good.
That's Augusta's game. Hit those threes. Work it inside out. Troy finds himself wide open, buries it.
Inside to Metzger. Cross court. Gene left 3. No, doesn't hit a thing.
Don't think that's his shot.
25 seconds to go in the ball game.
Yeah, just 28% coming in, 2 of 7. Not really his game.
Jared gets it out to Sean. Under 10 on the shot clock. Robert scores.
Beautiful wraparound play by Robert. Spinning left. Gets the finger roll to go.
Watch Dean get all excited about that.
Love it when they're supporting their team. Good all-around game from Augusta tonight.
Long 3 does not find the bottom. And that's going to be your ball game. Your final score, the Jags 90 and the Saints 63. Jags move to 8-3 on the year. They are now 4-1 in the conference. Flagler falls to 5-6. They are 2-3 in the conference. Saints shot 41% from the field. The Jags shot 60%. Saints were 10 of 23 shooting threes for 43%. Jags made half of theirs. Saints didn't miss a free throw. They were 5 of 5. Jags were 4 of 6. Yorzapaitis led the scorers with 19. Torres had 12. Brown with 9. Metzger with 8. McCall with 5. Swackhammer with 4. Blanchard had 3. Gene had 2. Davis had 2. Tyvez had 15 points. So did Raphael. Aaron had 14. Darren had 12. Miguel had 5. Again, 5 Jags in double figures. Sean Moss with 4. Dean only had 4. Tyree with 3. Troy Cracknell with 3. Robert Barland had 2, and so did Jared Carrier. Again, the Jags will be at Columbus State on Saturday. Then they return here 1 week from tonight to take on UNC Pembroke. Pembroke currently 4-0 in the conference, 9-1 overall, so it should be a big game a week from tonight at Christenberry Fieldhouse. The women lose, the boys win. For Jay Douglas and Blake Collins, I'm John Patrick. We will see you next time. So long.